So, should I go kill the maiden? So yeah, I've died too many times here in body form to, like, get most of these events. Um, but it is what it is. Again, I plan on next doing a pure black run through, then a pure white run through. Two of them. Well, two if needed. Ideally, it would just be one. I do like Maiden Astraya's team. Sounds, it sounds really familiar. I know I've listened to the music of this game, but it sounds too familiar. I must have just listened to it a lot on like YouTube or something. Wonder if you can buy the soundtrack. Maybe, maybe not. It's kind of up to Sony, really. Could have been in a collector's edition, for all I know. Would be funny to just like knock Garl Midland down there into the plague babies. Given how this game is, that may actually be an effective strategy. Though somehow I don't see him succumbing to it, honestly. Like I don't see it working. Though also thinking about it, I have a bow. I could just Garly baby. You're meant to be up here. Why am I talking like a sleazy Hollywood exec? I say as if they're not all sleazy. That shield looks familiar.
Stop.
Okay, can
Please stop.
No. Like, if you just look at it at face value, she's doing something good. She's trying to grant mercy to these poor deprived people. Hoping I can aim around the shield, but the game ain't like that. But, I don't want to just snipe her, I want to fight him. Because I'm not sure I'll get any souls if I just kill her. But, well, his souls if I just kill her. But, yeah, she kind of comes off like she's doing a good thing, but she really is. She is offering maybe some mercy to these deprived people, but she is aiding the demon in charge of all of this. She is like. Okay, it's run. Like, if we kill every other demon but her, damn it. If we kill every other demon but her, we're not going to be able to, like, lure the other guy out. We're not going to be able to Has that icon on the right changed? It looked like a dim circle when I was in the Nexus. I didn't think it ever looked like that. But anyway, yeah, if we left her active, she's still gathering souls for the Great One. We would never be able to, um, press forward with the whole plan of sealing it. And the fog would continue consuming the world. Lands would disappear. There you are, Garly baby. Oh well. Could be some halfway useful loot, but nothing I can do about it. Play a game here, see how far you can launch them. Who knows, they might yet get to safety. But yeah, Satsuki tries to kill you if you find that sword at all. And you get punished for defending yourself. The world tendency drops. It's pretty friggin' dickish. But yeah, Garl runs all the way back if you try and go over to the other side. Probably because you could hit Estrella. He's trying to shield her, but really you can just aim above him, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, Garly baby. I remember you following, actually coming up here. Don't do this to me, man. Oh, is he in soul form too? He must have only barely clipped. It's interesting to see an enemy actually clip their weapon like that. Especially what I view as basically a boss. Okay, this guy isn't too bad to fight now, even in this iffy environment. It does annoy me how like every spell sound is the same. Ah, damn knockback. But it is what it is. Okay, this guy's still pretty nasty. So again, interesting to see enemies switching weapon sets. You don't see that too often, do you? I want to say I've seen an enemy. Actually, this guy's outfit, doesn't it kind of look like the bodyguards from Dark Souls 2?
Destroyer, I have failed you.
Dark Silver Shield, Dark Silver Helmet. Dark Silver Sat. They're heavier. Male only. A Dark Silver Helmet from Vinland. The impressive patrol design represents the secret tree of both houses. It is exactly equal what I have, but better magic defense. Otherwise, the same. So let's compare. Weaker resistances, including plague resistance. I'm surprised he ain't dead. But it's better on the physical resistances. Also, male only. Dark Silver armor from Vinland. Dark Silver is known to be the oldest metal in the land and is said to excise malice. So yeah, it is slightly better than what I have, but it is also slightly heavier. Oddly, the fluted gauntlets are actually better here. This does a better durability though. Not that durability is that much of an issue, I had more of a problem with it in DS1. And again, the fluted set is better here. No, magic defense is better in the Dark Silver, but on everything else, it's the fluted. So yeah, Dark Silver is basically an anti-magic set. Could I just leave and just farm Vinland? Farm Garl? That would be funny.
You killed him, didn't you?
I was just down the road, you saw it.
Well, I can no longer resist you.
I'm pretty rugged.
Do as you like. Take your precious demon soul.
I better get my souls here. Yes. Yeah, she just murks herself. Huh. I know, just the look on some of these corpses just... I know, it just looks odd, like they just like, okay, slap a bit of blood on them, move on. Okay, yeah, the water here doesn't seem too fucked up. Like, baby died? Oh. Oh, some of the devotees fell in, okay. From when I pushed them earlier. But yeah, as you can see, these are the repercussions of what Estrella was doing. There was, countless people being murdered, and then Ring of Sincere Prayer. Go back next. God, that plague icon is weird. It's like a weird extendo mount. But yeah, a ton of people are being murked on her orders. Or at least in homage to her if she's not commanding it directly. So I'll go deposit these before I accidentally pop them. But because say if something needs for 3 different things, I would actually end up having to do a fork around.
Thank goodness I was worried. If only I could. We are in debt.
What's the music different here? I'm actually noticing music here.
Thou seekest tent. I keep the can. I am here.
I was expecting more from her. Like, I've heard her lore and shit, and I was expecting some more grand. You know, like, more out of her. Okay, let's do this. 10,000? Not bad. I'm dreading having to do the Valley Defilement ever again. I don't like that place. I'll take Blight Town. I'll take the
Thou
gutter.
seekest tent. Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted.
So the
that
world
thou
might be
may-
mended. Run, 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 run. Look out below! So, yeah, we're actually nearly done the game now. In theory, anyway. There is World 1 and World 1 alone left to do. World 1 and World 1 alone left to do. So there's still like tendency events to do in different places. Like I have to go meet that one guy in 2-2. I should be able to meet the guy in 4-1. I can find the body in 4-2 for the sword. You know, different things. But boss-wise and progress-wise, as part of the larger campaign, is this place also looking brighter? Honestly, this is getting mighty suspicious with the fucking pipe organ playing. But yeah, we can now go on to 1-3 and then 1-4. Then we're on to the home stretch. So I'm probably not going to beat it today here. But my god, am I beating it sooner than expected. Game is shorter than the others. But if you want to do the full thing, then you have to mess with tendency events, and it's a whole thing. Ivansa?
Have you received assistance from the Candle Maiden? She is a prisoner of this nexus. It is her duty to lull the Old One back to slumber. That is why she helps those who hunt demons. And that is why she has become a demon herself. A soul is the essence with which living things comprehend the world around them. When one loses the soul, one loses the mind. And a land barren of souls is absorbed by fog and banished to the infinite darkness. The Old One is a bottomless pit of nothingness, with an insatiable appetite for the souls collected by its faithful demons. The Old One's very nature cannot be fathomed by the living.
It seems pretty fathomable. It just likes eating. It's empty inside and it's trying to fill it with everything else. It's a cunt who needs to die.
The soul arts shall be lost once the Old One is lulled back to slumber. A soul is the essence of thought, which is latent in all living things. You must never forget. The power that you now enjoy contradicts the essence of the soul, for it stems from demon magic.
So will I lose it once the demons go away?
Have you visited the Pantheon at the uppermost floor?
No.
The Pantheon honors those like yourself, who sought the demon souls. Perhaps one day your soul, too, will be honored in that same fashion. That is the most we can do to give you thanks. To give thanks to the brave and honorable warriors who must fight to reverse our sins.
Remember what the melancholy guy said about these being the people who woke the guy up? And now we have to clean up their mess. I was just thinking he was wrong, but that seems to imply he was right.
Have you visited the perhaps that is the to give.
I thought I saw something that said that he gives an item. I thought this was locked or something. Is that an online only thing? I don't know. Let me just check. Demons, Souls, Pantheon. There we go. What is the Pantheon? Explaining Demon Souls' secret leaderboard. Apparently it's a oh no, there's only a single stone of eyes up there. Yeah, it's an online only thing, can't have a look at it. But apparently it does keep track of the stats of your like 4 characters that have beaten the game. So it's a nice thing. Again, it's a shame I'm cut off from it, but it is what it is. Does make the game feel a bit more dead. I need to get back. I need to get this stuff done so I can get onto Dark Souls before those servers go down. Dark Souls 1, 2, and then I need to go deal with Bloodborne, so I need a fucking PS4 for that. Oh god, I don't have the money for this. I want to do it all in order and do it all right, you know? But I am thinking I may have to skip Bloodborne. Come back to it at a later point. It sucks, but I just don't have the I don't have the money to get a PS4. Not at the drop of a hat like that. Still though, I have to play this game maybe 3 more times. I have to go do Dark Souls 1 twice more, or 1.5 times more, then need to do Dark Souls 1 once more. But I also need to do a ton of grinding for both games. So much time will pass. I'm hoping that something will change.
Hello again. I'm keeping...
Something ye can do to help. Something that ye can... Oh, 20. Fuck. Heavy. Something that ye can do to help would be to
You have a heart.
like, share, comment, subscribe, spread my vids around. It does help the channel if more people know of my videos, then maybe I could justify setting up a Patreon. Maybe I could start getting some money that way, or something. It would make it easier for me to do shit like that, Because despite all the vids I put out, all the many hundreds of hours of footage here, I haven't seen a single cent for any of it. So if I was getting a bit of bob for it, then it would be much easier for me to be able to record stuff. You know, much easier. I will not record stuff, but do things like that of, grabbing a console, upgrading my PC, or doing different things that help the channel. So, like, ad revenue is meant to be dreadful. I'm probably only halfway good when you're a huge account, So Patreon seems more viable. But again, I would need to be a much larger account than I presently am to be able to justify it. So, yeah. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share my vids around. Just share appropriately. And it will help the channel grow, and when the channel grows, then I can justify, say, putting down a Patreon account. Putting up a Patreon account, I justify, I might be able to find some way of making a bit of cash. And be able to do more for you then. So I could have come here much sooner, but I was just like, no, do them all first. Okay, I'm gonna have to give him points for that. I'm gonna have to give him points for that. I remember them changing those guys' models. I can't remember. Did they like change this, like the color of their face, or what was the changes they made? I don't remember. I also still have like equipment load issues. I'm surprised they're lasting so long into the game. Oh, Jesus. I was more worried about the carriages loaded with dogs than seeing the loose ones. Stories of soul. Stories of soul. Stories of soul. Can't do anything about that. A lot of people get murdered here. Probably gonna come rolling. There we go. Just waiting for it to slave shield. Waiting for the wagons to be broken open or something. So hopefully nice of us to give them a chance to run off. Please kill this. Two chunks of sharpstone. Thanks for waiting. I suppose you paid my kindness back. Yeah. Okay, Kitten's getting put down. It's gone rabbit. But yeah, oh, there's an item over here. I'm still surprised that I'm having equipment load issues this late into it, and those things are still on fire. Like, in all the other games, when you start off, you have equipment load issues. That's just a fact of life. Going down there yet. Because, like, your character's brand new, you have to develop your character in different ways. But it gets sorted quickly enough, Here, not so much. Maybe I've just deviated for luck too much, but really hasn't, I'm just surprised it's still an issue. I think it's nearly sorted, but not quite. Soon enough, soon enough, soon enough. Okay, that was worthless. Well, at least we know it's there. Still need to open that door in 1-2. So yeah, the plan for the channel as a whole, I've said this before, but I want to say it again because I'm excited, is to like 100% all these games. Demons, Souls, Dark Souls 1, 2, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, Sekiro, Elden Ring, is to 100% all these games. As much as I can at the very least. And then go try out either Souls-likes along the lines of... this is still here. Nice. Souls-likes along the lines of Code Vein, which I have, and NIOH, however you say it, which I already have. I have the first one. Or try out modded Dark Souls. There's Everthrone's coming out, which is a modded Dark Souls 3 game, and it looks really good. It's like really well done. It's meant to be more like Dark Souls 3 was very much a Dark Souls 1 sequel, and this Everthrone's is meant to be more of a Dark Souls 2 sequel. Like you can go to a altered version of Heya's Tower of Flame. Time has passed since Dark Souls 2, so it's changed. But yeah, there's that, and there's you can also go to Dark Souls 3 areas like the Cathedral. So it's kind of a fusion of the two in a way, but it also has the Dark Souls 3 element to it. Demon's Souls element to it, where the Lord Thrones in Dark Souls 3 are actually teleport points for the arch. There's archstones in this. There's thrones in the other thing. The mod's called Arch Thrones because they function like the archstones here. They teleport you to each area section. It's really cool. There's going to be a demo for it, but I'm probably just going to wait for the full release. I'm hoping that I can play it at least. Interesting weapons. Oh, that offhand anyway. But yeah, I'm really interested in trying out some of these modded stuff because they look really interesting. I really like doing this here. They do a tiny bit of it in Dark Souls 1, and it's just like this palooza here. I wish I could have baited them out earlier. So my retreat is somewhat cut off. I can probably still retreat, but I have to be more, you know, careful about it. But, oh, what am I trying to say? Yeah, basically those mods, Arch Thrones sounds really cool. I've seen bits of it, like some trailers they put out, and it seems really well done. It seems really well put together, and it seems like it's gonna be a really fun thing, you know? Ooh, heavy bolts, very nice. So it seems like it's gonna be a really good thing. I'm really looking forward to seeing it. My only yeah, I heard that, assassin. The only thing I'm concerned about is, like, will I get in trouble for playing it? So, yeah, that's my concern. But, yeah, I'm excited. Basically, it just seems really cool. I'm not sure if it'll be. I don't think it'll be out by the time this is out. So go check out the trailer. You know, go have a look. I have heard that you can get banned if you have one of these like modded maps on, modded things on, and you open the game while online, because it'll see this suspicious additions to it, and it'll ban you. But that's probably just an automated thing, thinking that you're trying to, cheat in multiplayer and whatnot, or cheat at the game. So, writing that now. But yeah, I'm excited, but I'm a bit nervous. So here's hoping it all goes fine. Ooh. Okay, we haven't seen a red-faced knight swordsman before. It's only ever been the lancer. Oh, well, the one guy. Gives less souls than the lancer. Seemed a little weaker too. Also, having those like little cutscenes mid-level of like, oh, okay, enemy fleet runs away here, and this kind of thing. It's not something they really do elsewhere, is it? It's always just like enemy just fights. That's it. Okay, you're not actually hostile.
Ah, we meet again. Fancy that. Hope you find something that suits you.
But yeah, it's not something they've really done elsewhere, is it? Maybe the Madeir, but even that was, I know, you shooting him off his ledge, rather than the enemy just pulling back. Used by the fast ministers with their faint smiles, its heaviness shows the unbelievable power of the ministers who wield them. 16th strength. Knight's sword. Straight sword used by the Baltarian knights to prove the king's commission. Forged of Stonefang's hard iron, is heavier than a standard straight sword and has higher attack power. Biorr straight sword is versatile as the straight sword, but its heaviness essentially requires to be used with both hands. Let's take this headset off to fix my hair. I had to get it cut a while back. It's still too short for me to really tie up. Keeps popping over any ponytail.
Hard time. I'm sure you'll... Hello.
This red doing's friendly.
The king, he's gone mad like the rest of them. But perhaps he was mad in the first place. I can never tell with those eccentric royal oafs. It is the end of great Bolatar, but hell, at least the demon... Hard times. I'm sure you...
Great sword. Some more knights. Okay, it's red-faced knight. I was wondering who the fuck it was. Shit. Damn. I thought I saw a way through there. Okay, he gave more. Wow, this sucks as a place to fall to. Oof. Yeah, the music's changed here, or we actually have music here now. Not really sure either or. It's great to be back playing a Soulsborne. Before I got back to this, I haven't played one in ages. I'd like bet Elden Ring months back, and it's just, I don't know, it's just great to be playing them again. I really love these games. They're really fun, solid games. They just really do it for me. Fucker. Wonder if them eating grass takes, you know, harms your item drop at all. Probably not. Ooh, white moon grass. Very nice. Full moon grass. Down here, soul. Was that 6 new moon grass? Jesus. fuck did that guy even come from? There was an extra one there that I don't remember ever fighting. That's obnoxious. But yeah, it's great being back playing a Soulsborne. It's funny, I was never able to get into them when I was younger, but they're really my cup of tea now. Wonder if FromSoft would ever go back to the grasses way of healing. Not for it or against it, I'm just curious. And I wonder if the whole life gem thing was derived from that. Because that was a consumable healing item rather than a replenishing thing. Oh, you aggro from all the way over there? Jesus. New moon grass. Okay, that's not half bad. Low drop rate, but given what it is, I can't blame him. That's a full heal. Well, there's two full heals. Jesus, that was creepy. So yeah, there's two full heals. And one has an additional effect. Grass. Shard of clear stone. You're just there inherently. Probably because the item's gone. Hopefully they won't patrol out and be a pain in my ass. Might be able to get a back attack, which would make this easier. Yes. Ooh, great sword. Free full moon grass. Very nice. With that weird blade in his hand, all I can keep seeing is Rani's assassins. Because they had a weird, blade in their hands too. I was wondering if it would still break out the magic. Ladder. Hiding some iron ring of keys. Stop. Hiding some serious muscle under that thought. That probably that could open the gate behind us, but that could also open the thing on the bridge. The door by the bridge back in 2-2. Sup? full moon grass. Mook's down there. One sec. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it. Okay, I think I'm gonna call quits now in a second, because it is actually getting quite late. Eat shit. It's actually getting quite late. It's I shouldn't drop down till I get this place open, but it's now at 5 a.m. I started recording late. Made great progress though. But yeah, I think it was after 1 when I started recording. I would just drag my heels. Yeah, started dragging my heels and actually getting to recording, but something was coming. Not a secret door. Don't know how many of those are in this game. Huh. And sadly, without the notes, I will have to follow a guide to find one. Oh shit. Didn't realize I was as low in health as I was. Fuck. God damn it. Have to run that whole thing again. Okay, I'm gonna leave this here. I sincerely hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you join me again soon. If there's anything at all you'd like to tell me, please let me know in the comment section below. Do just keep in mind the backlog. Do just keep in mind the backlog. Was there anything else I wanted to say? I don't think so. Oh yeah, it's gone 5 a.m. I need to go get some sleep. I started recording late, but I still made incredible progress. World 2 is basically done. World 3 is done. World 4 is basically done. World 5 is done. Everything's done. Oh, actually, wait. Oh no, he only appears if the standing's high enough. So yeah, everything here is done except for World 1, which we're working on right now. So I'm quite happy. Quite happy. Well, actually, we could do that, couldn't we? Even if this does feel like a graveyard at times, I'm still really glad that I've gotten to play it. It's, in some ways, a dream come true. So, I'm quite happy for it. See these, the things on the side? The spikes kind of look like a tree-clawed hand. It's pretty creepy. Just like grabbing at your face, sides of your face. The higher tier fat officials. A bit nervous in engaging. Buddy Yankee. New Moon Grass. That's running off, but it's reckless to... moment too late. I was just scared of what else was here. I kind of would overburden you. Seriously. Tower shield. Okay, well, that explains that. A gigantic shield used by one of the Boltarian heroes, the Tower Knight. So they repel all kinds of malice, but is tremendously heavy and difficult to handle. It's considered the largest of all of the known types of shield. 30 strength. And I think that's one of the few bits of boss equipment in the game. Or no, maybe there's other examples like weapons and stuff. It's just like in the other games, like you could go talk to an NPC and here buy a set of boss armor and different things. That's the case here. Story Hero's Soul. I'll decide for to end it there.
Who goes there? You killed that vile insect and saved me. I am called Biorr, the elder of the twin fangs of Boletaria. I thank you. You deserve a handsome reward. Only I have none.
Onion, bro.
Go on ahead. I shall sleep a while.
No, this is just fucking Siegfried. This is just fucking Siegfried. Or Sigmire. Whatever he's called. Come on. So you can very much see like even the building blocks of Dark Souls here, even in some of the characterizations, like I know that's Biorr there is just basically Siegfried or Sigmar. He's a bit different, but they're both very friendly guys, and they pennant for falling asleep in very dangerous areas. Apologies, that was a bit loud. So, they both have a tendency of falling asleep in dangerous areas, both like warrior guys that you needed rescue. A bit more to it, obviously, than just that, but still. Wonder if you've had to say. Probably not till your next appearance.
But perhaps
I do wonder who voiced him. It sounds maybe somewhat familiar. But anyway, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you enjoy. Actually, before we go, I have collected a few new souls. Let's go have a chat.
You have your wit.
The old man was nothing more than a medium for the robe that drives men mad. This bow reflects the old man's nature to yearn for power that was not his. Pure blood demon soul, death cloud. Generates a cloud of plague. It is natural that those who take in all that is impure, they are themselves the most impure of all.
He has power over... We were wrong to assume... He has power. I am fully I can...
Okay, he still believes that I have to fight the old monk. Dark Souls.
Oh,
Do you? We must old freight. We must and
He's not else to say. God's wrath. Oh, banish. A miracle from the demon old monk's soul. Banish black phantoms near the caster to their own world. Miracles a countersign against the insane old man who summoned and enslaved black phantoms. Resurrection. Returns any phantom near the caster back to their own world, granting them their living body. Is a countersign of the corrupted former Sixth Saint, Estrella. Oh, the cure spell that I used earlier, that was just for curing debuffs. I thought that was a weak heal. Huh. And I thought it actually did healing. Eh. It did heal a little, like. I would love to get second chance, but
yes, but you.
It's not really an option right now. So anyway, I'm gonna leave this here because my eyes are starting to hurt. Still a bit fluey, you know. Well, my body's being incredibly indecisive as to whether or not it is sick. I'm vibrating. But yeah, my body's been very indecisive as to whether or not it is actually sick, because like some days I'm fine, other days I'm sore. It's very indecisive. So since it's deciding now that I'm sick, I probably should go get some sleep and try and shrug it off. I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this, and I do hope you join me again soon. As I've said many times already, do leave comments, but just keep in mind the backlog here. We're currently on like episode 20 odd of Elden Ring, and I'm not sure how many there is going to be. As I've said before, I've currently done up to episode 70 of it, and that's not long after my Radahn boss fight, and there was a fair bit after that. So it could be another 70 after that. It could be 140 things just for Elden Ring, my first run of Elden Ring alone. So I have no idea. I'm just saying, throwing it out there. There could be a lot more. So, and then there's all of this so far. So feel free to tell me whatever you want me to know, but just do keep in mind there is a backlog, and by the time this gets seen and you get to comment on it, well, I'm certainly going to be done this run of Demon's Souls, and I quite possibly may be done my next run as well. This game isn't that long, and I imagine as I go on, I'm just going to get faster and faster at it. Though the enemies will scale pretty well, up to like New Game Plus 5, I think. So I probably won't get too fast at it. But they'll be granting more and more souls, and it'll be easier and easier for me to actually level up. So that's what I'm thinking. Especially if I have the like Soul Gain Ring on and Soul Sucker going. It'll be... Soul Sucker gives like an extra 50% souls, and then the Soul Gain Ring on top of that. It'll be beautiful. So yeah. Hairs all over the place. But so yeah, just yeah, basically feel free to tell me whatever you want me to know, but do keep in mind the backlog and how there is a fair delay between this getting recorded and released. It's not as bad as some examples, but there is going to be a delay. I just don't want anyone getting any hurt feelings or anything. Ooh, include a timestamp if there's some particular you're commenting on, just so I know what you're referencing, because it's always awkward when I have to try and blindly guess. You know, try and struggle to remember something, blindly guess. It's always awkward. It's just like, you know, was that anyway accurate? Was that anyway useful of a response? I would have no idea. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed, and I'm going to leave this here. Till then, till then.